They don't.
Hey.
Well, we talked to you, I guess, before you went to Penticton. Since then, pretty good showing in Penticton and a couple penalty shots and a goal today. Are you sort of accomplishing what you would have hoped to, but at this point in camp?
Yeah, no, I'm feeling good out there. Penticton was fun. It was good to get some games, and then today was fun too, getting the scrimmage in. But I'm kind of happy the practices are over, and now we're into preseason games.
Do you have shootout moves? I mean, you had the 2 penalty shots today. Do you have a whole arsenal, or do you stick to a couple?
I don't want to say I have a whole arsenal, but usually when I go, I kind of stick to the same route and then just kind of read off the goalie a little bit.
And are you finding, I know it's still relatively early, but are you finding you're able to sort of adjust to the step up in the size and the speed? What can you say about that?
Yeah, I think so. I think obviously last year was big for me, getting that pro experience in Bakersfield. And then, this year I'm feeling good on the ice and feeling good with the pace and everything.
Dylan, do you read anything into the lines? When you see the lines at the start of training camp and you see that they basically kept, 4 lines of guys together that were with the Oilers the majority of last season, do you read anything in terms of where you're slotted with this early in training camp?
No, I try not to read into anything. Obviously, we got 8 preseason games coming up, so that's kind of the meat of it, and that's kind of what matters. So I'm just trying to play my game and hopefully crack the lineup by the end of it.
Where are you at in terms of your confidence level with your wrist, and do you foresee a scenario where you'd feel comfortable getting back there and working with coaches after practices and start taking face-offs? Because obviously in college you were one of the best face-off guys in the NCAA.
Yeah, no, definitely feeling really confident at the wrist. Haven't really been thinking about it at all, which is really good. And then as far as draws go, I haven't really taken many draws, but I'd like to get back working on draws.
Over here. So there's always the debate when there's a player in your situation, like is he better off playing 20 minutes at a lower level or 7 or 8 if that's the case at the NHL level? Where do you come out on that debate?
Yeah, well, for me, it would just be a dream come true to make the team. So obviously that's what I would rather do. But at the end of the day, it's all about the team winning. So just do whatever I can to help the team win. Do
you sort of see yourself there yet? Are you putting the pieces together, or are you kind of just taking it one practice at a time, I suppose, or do you see a pathway where you can be an Oiler this year? Yeah, I'm definitely. I want to make the team. I think that I'm good enough too. But at the end of the day, it's all up to the management, up to the coaches.
Ken Holland said earlier this week that he doesn't want his young players playing safe. What's that struggle when you know that you have to play in a certain sort of responsible way, but also still bring your game to the team?
Yeah, I mean. Obviously, you don't want to make mistakes, but at the same time, if you're playing timid out there, you're not really doing too much. So it's good to just kind of play and not really think too much, just play and do what comes natural. And then, if you're not making mistakes and playing natural, usually it's pretty good.
Dylan, when I asked you during training camp, or I guess rookie camp, what player you model your game after, you said Gabriel Landeskog. What components of your game that do you feel like you need to elevate in order to kind of almost display some of those characteristics? Yeah,
I think his ability to just make plays at high level. Obviously, his whole line is super fast, and they play at such a fast pace. So I think just making plays without a lot of time is huge, and then just being strong on pucks in the corners and in the offensive zone.
With the good showing in Penticton and now a couple of great skates for you here at training camp, where's your confidence level at? Is it the highest it's ever been in your hockey career?
I'd say it's pretty high. I know this camp is something I've been working for like 15 years, so I'm just trying everything I can to show well and be confident out there.
Was there something in particular that you kind of focused on over the summer? I know it's building out the broad work on everything, but was there something in particular you really drilled down on, thinking this might tip things the right way for me?
Not in particular, not like one skill. I was trying to work on everything. A big thing was just working on my hands. After the wrist injury, I wasn't able to touch the puck that much when I was rehabbing, so I felt that my hands going into Bakersfield weren't like really up to par. So this summer I was really trying to just like stick handle the ball every time I could, or on the ice, like stay out after practice, trying to stick handle, and that way kind of feel more comfortable with the wrist, but also be able to like make plays with my head up with little time. So.
What's it been like what's the leadership group like here with the young guys? Because they all sort of know that it's going to take everybody, and every piece of the organization is important and matters. What do you sense from them in terms of being welcomed and made to feel part of things?
Yeah, no, they've been awesome. I know every time I see them at the rink, they always say, like, hey, what's up? Talk to me quite a bit. I went out to eat with Jack Campbell the other night and treated me to a nice dinner. So that was really nice of him, and I had a great time. But yeah, the whole leadership group, like all the older guys, are really nice to the young guys, talking to everybody. So it's definitely a very welcoming environment.
Did you know he was paying, and what did you order? Did you go hard when he was paying?
I did know he was paying. He told me he was going to take me out for dinner because he took the number 36. So I mean, that was the number they gave me at camp. It really hadn't. I had no emotional attachment to it. So when he took it, I didn't really care. But he insisted on taking me out for dinner for it.
So, but you didn't make him pay. You didn't go hard with like lobster and.
Well, actually, when I got there, he had a whole seafood tower out. So I kind of it was a lot, and we kind of shared that. But that was pretty cool of him.
So he ordered for you? Is this?
He kind of yeah. Like when I got there, he like coursed it out. So we had seafood tower to start, and then some more appetizers, and then big steak that we shared too. So it was he treated me really nice.
It's gambling that you had a seafood allergy? Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much. Awesome. Thanks, guys.